Good. Jon, what was the biggest difference from Thursday to today?
It's a couple, obviously putting. But I would say my iron game was a little bit better today. In general, my swing felt better. Yesterday was one of those days where I just couldn't seem to find the center of the face. The lines were good. It just wasn't truly comfortable, and it's hard to score that way, even though I finished really, really strong. Today was a bit of a different story. You know, it was much better off the tee, and with the irons I felt better and was able to be a little bit more aggressive and gave myself a lot of birdie looks and a lot of close ones.
Did I hear you tell Todd that you felt your speed was a little bit better on the greens
Quite
today?
a bit, yeah. Yeah, I mean, yesterday I'm going out on the early shift with the greens a little bit faster, a little bit more slick, right? Those are about as good a greens as you're ever going to find. And after spending the last few months in Europe and Arizona with overseeding, I haven't seen greens like this in a long time. So it's one thing to do it on the putting green, and it's one thing to do it on the course, right? So it just seems like yesterday took me a little bit to get used to the greens. But towards the end, I had it down and putted really, really well. So, you know, kind of today I just kept it going.
I don't know how many nice things you could say about your ball striking today. It was really, really good. Wondering if the 17th almost kind of illustrates what kind of day it was. What club was that? And
it's a 7-iron. Not gonna lie, I thought the ball had stopped about 3 seconds before I heard the crowd react. Well, it was this. It was on a shadow, so we couldn't see it. No, stopped.
Stopped, yeah, okay.
I thought I was 20 feet short. Yeah. I thought it wasn't moving because it was a shadow and we couldn't really see it. And then obviously the crowd let us know. But that was a really good feeling swing. There was a couple of the 7-irons that were really good today that just maybe weren't on the same line. But a couple 7, 8, 9s that were really, really, really good feeling swings. And it showed. I mean, another really good shot was the second shot on 9. Even though I couldn't make the putt, it was just a good feeling swing. My shot into 7, even though it ended up 15 feet, it was a really good feeling swing. I mean, there was a lot of good out there today.
So it's so good that a couple of the shots you point out are ones you didn't convert for birdies.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't planning on missing 3-footers today, and it wasn't really a bad putt. It was a misery, so I can't really say much about it.
Seemed like you had a lot in that kind of 8 to 15 foot range.
Yeah.
All day,
yeah.
make or miss. I mean, it was there.
So it's not the easiest course to be stiff in it at because ball releases a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Unless you have a wedge on hand, 7, 6, 8 irons can actually release, so you have to take that into account and be a little bit more precise. So, yeah, you're going to find yourself a lot between the 10 to 20 foot range.
And the bunker shot on, I think it was 8, was it?
Yeah.
Was that just a bonus, or was that a great bunker
bonus
shot?
It's funny. I mean, yesterday I hit 3 great bunker shots that I didn't even make up and down on. And today, yeah, it was a good bunker shot. I mean, I couldn't see the pin. After one of the 2 really bad iron shots today. I mean, that one was atrocious from the center of the fairway. But, you know, sometimes you get...
It's good to know you hit at least 1 bad iron shot today.
2 of them. Yeah, the one on 18 was not good either.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's golf. It is what it is. Usually things tend to even out throughout a round when you're playing good golf. And, yes, I made those 2 mistakes, but I had that hole out. I made the long putt on 10, the other one on 16.
16, yeah. 25 feet.
Maybe it was a little one-sided towards the positive side today.
It doesn't really matter, I guess, but would it have been a benefit at all if the rake hadn't gotten in the way?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
But that's a badly placed rake because the natural course of the hole is for that ball to end up in the bunker, right? I mean, it eliminates a few options. I have to fly next to the pin. Maybe I would have had a longer putt, shorter par putt, maybe not. We don't know. But, yeah, the natural course of action is for that ball to end up in the sand. But, I mean, it is what it is.
Was I going to ask you one other thing? How are you feeling this time of the year?
Great.
I mean, it's kind of a question I've been asking earlier about, you know, the majors, the FedEx Cup being over with. And
yeah, I mean,
you still have
golf,
stuff, but
in our case, we have the Tour Championship coming up as well in Dubai, right? So for me, the Spanish Open, it's an important date, so I want to make sure I'm fit for that. So it's
there's been no let-up necessarily for you in terms of practice.
I mean, you're not
momentum.
playing for the same. I take a little bit more time off at home, right? I try to be dad and help out, but you know, still try to stay in shape to compete at tournament. That's for sure.
What do you do after Dubai? I know you're playing Bahamas, but do you shut it down pretty much completely?
So probably put on a few LBs. That's for sure.
Join the club.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Listen, not that I need him, but I'm for sure going to be joining that club, like everybody else, most likely.
Thanks, Jon.
Thank you.